Because Thursday
on solo.
Thursday in your
On solo because the Yelati is part of our culture.
Okay.
And even though I later la particular yerenda wanangma, it seems something was missing.
Something was missing.
Why do I see so? There are two loshanga. Agbaya.
La.
There are two things shanga.
No, ma'am, it's a very good moment.
Yes. People left. I heard that was when Yampalanda, Cholan Landa, ne Anto cannot join the back too, but I cannot behave. Obobo no wumara fa kumsum. That is la mbogba no obobo no wum any firearm karakum ni mane. Kayane he knows the sound of every machine, every gun. Being it an AK, being it an MNG, being it a M16, then no mere mbogba machine come kukwale. So I know on woman bang and he'll fish you out. You can come and join them. So people have to through from Tamale to those places, and then Mazasa Rix Mbala. You understand, young Mbala. So I think if we non solo, then Kachaka, maybe I think we have learned our lesson.
Yeah.
It's part of us. It's part of the culture. People coming from places to join.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kunyaka the Torbo Makasha Park Bulurza. But they step out of the buses to see how then change. It's all fun. Videos and pictures, man, that's not fun. So then at least take baru balne.
Okay.
You understand?
Wow.
He should give us a chance to celebrate it this year. And maybe he will see some changes.
Beautiful. Oh, you don't born the fiesta, Ras. One matter we better put your band map at the because the melding may be a small zoom.
Mommy, then ya now no kutasha.
No,
then yen no vein
okay.
Because I know could be drama bumda bambar shawara, and I'm sure even our security agencies they are also putting things in place. Because that is sharing down ko yan
yeah.
So I'm sure the security agencies probably they have also spoken to him if it is necessary that's got to but being na nya kafida commanding no with checks some of the research they have done it's not going to be good for us then don't wanna because mommy sometimes solidity too much it is hard to control.
Yeah.
And I mean on top the canna camera the yellow gola. We can't stop the display of certain things. But usually avoid these sophisticated weapons. So if solo la kalab you have bien okay bombo to 12 but to avoid them behind definitely she so Yaku bien tarate. And be me bien tarate you will not have the feel they lose la bon top elements so for me the because then that no I was very critical because they realized that then to some functions decided they are going to turn things their own way and it might escalate a lot of things. So I'm sure if our security agencies see that the ground smart and cool things are calm opportunity because Katan ban torobu but never shall bang bazayam pack up and partial come to be but how about the other person? Anything can happen.
Wow.
So don't come
beautiful. Radio Tamalimbo on 91.7 FM. This is Biwa Entertainment. Chat to be live on Facebook. I could channel Facebook to type Radio Tamal. Jump to follow it in the money. Program comes and hadn't can and the time notification catch on to watch it. I really watch the program, make sure I leave a comment, like a share and check a program I got to chan katang pam. Ras entire only 5 minutes cutting ya. What are the strategies? Because Mr. What's the name? Macasio or Mr. P concert on can put it in place to check a programmer can not ever successful one. I'll give you 5 minutes.
All right, DJ Cornel Puka Papa put the listeners senior fiesta.
Okay.
Only event woman so come cook you know the crowd the akumala kama aya JJ katia anything chandamani in chansha and then mbona solo ma they should bear with me because you know sometimes we have to make comparisons with events so that they can get a better understanding of how tambwana be harma chansham din cheka the nagi ka tambwarne be harma yina sham karshiri yina ven yaranga. Now I want to tackle one aspect and that has to do with PR tung wana de zoya pam karanyala kama to focus ma kunya tung kwen na sham ka soloma lana
okay
kashu ma tan but the aftermath of the event that is one thing that we usually don't pay close attention to show yi no nage the mala an la yang kwalisham
Okay.
Din yen cheka nirba ban kama okay han wunda ba kana ko pa mal course kama a next show bon no biane. And even investors can see that can you command no these are huge potentials. So be t-shirts on la arno ni mane donc ko bukata. Bar zo ya pam katinagi event. Car kunya la kamande donc when panya la video chanton ko mbaba that's all. We don't create anything, there's no story about it. And anka le PR mi mala some key areas storytelling there for relationship building and even strategic communication. So the way we tell the stories man in way bang man in yesu na kamani for shabanya mar bang ma ban pen lera bang ma sham. Because tijima kama we are not going to seek any sound validation anymore. If the soundness will not see the need to talk about us don't want to baza kula zanta za anan bani tapen non la tabe yare chongo. So tam paze na te non la tabe yare chongo ma de tuna to kwata ma in such a way that the lancha ba kwarsi ha ka biyur ka yati yetwa fancy den na nagi 2-3 days then later on he came out with an issue that wasn't necessary because the took the vibe ma yes, and that was about other things. So Karipian killer inijma. So I'm not expecting Macasio should do something. Nagi, they should get people to talk about the event. Because the bloggers ma malabin yell side shares and chap. Kana kuchi Nivo Shabang baza tunda be yell the to ampai.
Okay.
And it draws me closer to somewhere, and that is relationship building. Matenda nagi fancy nara nagu dene. We had only Sammy Flex and then GTV bananda yare event ma to a GTV that posted videos ma Sammy Flex but discussere. But things I'm not sure whether Macasio Mono team they've spoken to say that sister and I kind of fancy then ma this time what are we doing? Will you still come? Because we saw the impact of what you did ma. Tizaranya GTV nara posterle. Sammy Flex nara discussere ma. I don't know if they have done that. Sammy this time what you see videographers on the man the bloggers no one does there. Okay. There was no single videographer. So at this point, who is there to capture this moment for fancy? Because bloggers man malabin yen malisha. But a videographer man mala ogwazani yang malisha shamazana pa show madan zo. Kangumba kana show man to kunya kama okay in root boy na pana sham. This was how the people received him. Palamaz euphoria man rangi shambo. In yetamuno na ranang banasham. Nyon dami to so. Performance and that this were the people's reactions. Show man na gongwanyele in one particular video. So that YouTube or something. Drakani. Fancy data on or I posted videos from bloggers. Kabalogo no pamparazo. And that was highly unprofessional. I just don't know. Yes, you don't do that. No brand will ever take you serious. Kafansi kuchano to sign it. We want a video of a recent event. Can you bloggers or platforms or can on that but could take us serious. Okay. You need that video yourself. Years back, Joe Gameli no ndang maratru. Later on, after the event, I met Labo Kabo. Labo, what happened? Because I can fancy animal event in young can you cover everything. When personally he even reached out to the team. Continuously open your response. Exactly. The bloggers would be there to take moments on Kunyale, but the videographers would tell the story better. One artist who identify Manya Fadlan. Fadlan is able to differentiate between bloggers and more, videographers and more. So I Fadlan my event, invite bloggers ma. Mala o personal videographer. The photographer so when you come to because mima kamande ya. Blogger man nang mara views my engagement and better than mine yeah. Because so be a champion when you take la harma but videographer man won't be me no tell that brand story the sell having yanga come comes as an outside tamal ko appreciate onion invoice. Okay. So if team man or wumda bloggers man they have a role to play. Get your official videographer for la event man a photographer. Nera bona understand but was ama disco kan dacha. Because now let me just see how the Southern brothers how they do their things. Nera chanza ma disco bloggers ma ramala biyale. When that time stage mas oranje black sheriff or official videographer so when that no cover event ma. Because konko but I set la cameras man on connect man so then ndang mara. Nobody was allowed to be on the stage.
You want to pas la level ma.
Tento nangale.
Okay.
Taman tolo multimedia na young ba.
Okay.
Katiyalba ya inyetum boni ma ta tisham.
Okay.
Aranya Shamaro. In your temple. Because after the event, you need highlights that will sell you very well. But if you take these things lightly, at the end of the day, I can post videos. Can you understand that? Because I know events nagi. People need to see Unzoma Pabana. Street miles or then non shop. Show my dapsele. On panning for shaba. All these things in one video. Kabu bankamaya. Tumbe wanama. We have a whole industry on its own. Because pompon, on point man
so palum.
Tumble neither on zone man.
Okay.
The patron to tum to my
wow.
To me and Tumlia, the tun to tum to surgone, make sure that what is supposed to be done is done better. Anyone. Okay. Tika na parkmania. Aranya kazan banana man yili. Is poor Draco Sanla the beauty of Fansman Bishop Lumazasa. La wall man. I don't know how to call it. Lo Shaplo bandas on the banana ma. Why don't we just give it to the brands? Kabako brand la side ma throughout. Rather than katazan the banana ma than that.
Can you boom banana danya?
Dranyala ban sponsors ma banana. Let's just check kabako brand la wall ma chang. Last side man, that particular section. Let them kapkuzang man brand ni man zasa. It makes it look beautiful. Kakuing maga picture kanya kabana idea. It doesn't speak well. The moment to one to ni man of Vietnam Venyalanga. So mangona bana na mazan yilmang. Okay. No, it wasn't okay for you.
Wow.
So these are things that I think the PR aspect of the show they need to strengthen it, because the PR machine are very weak after the events. And that's not really gonna help.
Beautiful. Oh, you'll born the ras, right? And I love Nasa and Katina Fiesta. And at 8 minutes school, so I'll give you 8 minutes.
Thank you.
So what are strategies in Simpson 69 and then team I will put in place because show and very successful.
Okay. So I'll for so comes that.
Okay.
I will put a man la another near back.
Okay.
Just want to touch a little bit on the final.
Okay.
Yeah, concerning Brandon ma. I think if you remember do you mark by 69 Gadam Nation, Exact Nation.
Okay.
You know that Brandon happened. Vodafone nama. If it any picture ma, I want your ma. Just laptop ma. They branded Vodafone da kunyele, and they had this flyers all over. It was nice. It was beautiful. There are some kind of picture and maybe some beauty to Niroma. Yeah, so I think Timmy Punalama tento nangle just that Venya Ale Tejel Aradzibo Kalibor Lar. So I know what
strategies are to put in place.
I think structure smart and bien.
Okay.
But the question is as to how serious to take a last structures. My bumile, because one got an issues. I buy what an issues you get. Unless, because one make a paper, come on. I have got to ye pick one of mirror Dutch back up and pack my shoes. Alice, because I always say something that you don't need to make a mistake and learn from it. You can equally learn from somebody's mistake.
Sure.
Agbaya. So the fact that so you are in the same business. So you are doing the same job. Go make the mistakes. Never you not criticize a lot of mistakes, ma. You shouldn't make same mistake and come up with an excuse saying that I'm going to na bon. No, it shouldn't be so. Because two yenga ke tumnoma. Agwaya. Abe po hamzo ka yele. He trashe na betuna yele. Ka bufiga. Ka suba ka ti yele. Okay, excuse no yana kama pilgumbo. No, you know very well that the betuna yell, but yella na yell. Just that you also want to repeat the same thing. So the mo ne ayel no me be mbotena blah blah. So like I just ask some say ma shows nanga. There's no dikati shows ka be criticize it.
Okay.
You understand? And Ras na yele to it has repeated a number of times. A number of times. You know, it surprises me that we have gotten to this level of entertainment, of showbiz. You understand? To the extent that we are now like owning shows. Once upon a time, no other artist could have staged a show at the stadium.
Sure.
There are even kanaka join ba. Kagba pirofune. Even tenda kumale don Solomon lil case hashel magba. US boss talker mda kana kabagba join ka it was big, you understand. But for them to stage a show like that, you understand.
Yeah.
It was only George Ndaku Mpirapune Denka George Cliff, yes, Agbaya. Good. So that particular Benma, every day we talk about it. Every day we say the same thing. But the question is, are they listening? Agbaya. The question is, are they learning from it? Yes, you come here and sit and talk. Because someone change your polo and Abam even shaka yerma. But deep down within him or her, Omina yerma. Agbaya.
Yeah.
This thing, Rasni Yelma. Can you imagine an artist at this level? Artists have to mal at this level. You don't have personal bloggers. You don't have videographers. You don't have somebody to write down Antum Shells and you're not serious with your job. At this level, at this stage. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed. And I'm disappointed and like a few mema that's nyembanga bena show. Then you don't have your own pictures to show that this is what I did. You know, it doesn't sound. You understand?
Wow.
At least politicians, even as politicians, they have personal photographers, and when they have their logos on them. You understand? Even to the changatanga, so me kun melo damale no na kana gamale ma kabzang crotch waist so and so. Kada embod zampa picture mazo. Yes, that is it. You are claiming it. Cap photograph ma banya nyele. Because you've paid him to do it. So why can't we have same for Katuku Nashu? All the pictures you see the team post or online or videos should have that 5 minutes or 69 entertainment be Bulldog entertainment Bulldog Young Bull entertainment you understand, but not pick pictures from other people. That picture shele 69 for peace concerts. Wallahi picture mother training upon. I was at the popular stand. Last corner, green seats my last corner, man. Now I could take a shot. I could capture almost everybody. They were posting it. Even the team themselves were posting it. But I'm posting but you give credit to the owner of the picture. Last time in the center picture it was fun.
Yeah.
Those times it was fun. But right now you take a picture of video kazang am on logos and so that you be identified. Hey, that can la. You get it? So at least la particular seriousness it needs to be what? To be taken.
Wow.
So at least the minute come on, so it board and shout, this is you. I'm a for you to pick from just a mere fan who is coming to have fun. Come out with video with your picture. Then you now use it to sell or to give out to fans that this is what you have to showcase to them.
Wow.
You understand? Like you said, bloggers have their own reason. Each program thing madam ben yara. I'm not for my mama so come man. No one is paying me. Yes, I know I paying me to do it. I'm just doing it for my own fun. At least there are people on your blog who also follow you and might not be around. You are sharing to them to see, but not can you show mazo. So I think it should be fine.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
And a whole lot of things maybe, man. I feel like if I talk, it's like repeating myself.
All right. So yeah. In 2 minutes, Raz, on show man night, man.
Yeah.
What do you expect? What apart from Ayesha? I tell an overview.
Yeah.
So kuba na te show man night, makasi o pia na performance wula ka leherle.
Okay.
Wale artists on Bima they are 9.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they are 9.
Yeah.
Like the Yina Pulon, like
I don't know why Makasio sat here the last time. So flyer. I've started seeing those flyers. Charlie. You see these things, man. And it creates a whole lot of issues. Events, man, that are timing.
Okay.
The MCs, man. I don't know MC Shabon choose because
you should know Ami.
No, man.
I'm here to suggest to them. MC man, I'm born on fresh. DJ fresh.
DJ fresh.
Abon. Orachang Canada.
Obi around.
He's around. So
Orabi Parkman.
Orabi Park. I want him to start the program. Together end. To bar share program.
Because yeah,
that's the way I'm saying your program. That's album.
The crutch man. Because the crutch. Timing. One thing I'll comment. I don't know. Fancy them, but timing matter no good. I just hope that to show more than damn chilling. Usually, didn't check out your man. Come makassionum issue in here.
Okay.
The MC Sma.
Okay.
Banamba down the can, especially bam chilling the man. Because Ogba Jim Nishila a number of artists been quick on Nankana. And sometimes high beat Junaba. At least now we are moving away from Lala Benma, where an MC wants to spend like 10 minutes on stage before Kanam Banga. The Mala Lab map of even though then I could be sometimes. Tenant Toku Chankarna Kunya Aya JJ Halka Banga Tnankana. But I'm sure this particular one, but understand come on look. People work out timing man. Even the main act mama unto Junaka event my ati na kanaga sachet and bobara. And so we should manage it in such a way that Mr. P mama understand okay, these people they really meant this event. That they are well coordinated, but me banana ben shama. Kapala chichi ka time and magic view on to you jacha. So didn't turn to me and I MC kapta time in pan solo could be back on another time man. But Janaba can a ban shaban could be my ball and back up city. The nama by being Kagba Bara nearby and not be pack ma puno, Kalala shoe catien no woman, can nearby and not be pack on a shoe bon. So I MC Kami Kamandi, Lala mindset kind of one, young Kuala La Bale, who've moved away from the Laban ma. Pumpong or a Pacunyam Yabanta time shelling to not be pack ma pony. Now to artist Shabayan Kanama. At Fancy Show man, they had a tent for artists, but I'm not sure they were able to get them there.
Yeah,
but being like a bass mass and to Lambi Park money at a particular time. Then I know Venyalanga because sometimes the movements we chop numbers as I said, then you'll another issue. Because only when you come across you know about opening a lot of gates. I don't know how
Blue Beat team coordinator. Do you think they can do better?
I don't. Blue Beat ko to nole. Okay. Solo kat la andama. On that day, new Benyarano to lang kana up. So if you don't have people around you quickly, you need to work out things. A conquers on to be confused kabla mia in chanshan. I will take it time as we beam back and you spoil the beauty of the event. So Blue, I'm sure Heidi when you first time you should get people around him. Shows like this, things can turn out differently. So look at the landman. Let's understand that as much as we want things to go, being shana to kana up. So but gates I don't know. Because the kabiyar about, but I'm sure maybe from 1st July and chang, probably they will give us updates as to getting the money in Yogasha. Because fancy Denmark getting the map that you. So I don't know sustain because strategies in your but I'm only saying I don't go non carachan vein. They should make sure that at least MC Smile Dankandra, then ka gates ma ka bakbarikan. I don't even know with vehicles DM Bishop because it was very clear. The fancy Denmark they said that look, they are going to plead with people, lower them the channel. Because lower the match of nama mamang but VIP section ma is past the beauty of the whole event. Man sula to seniors ma. Shisha na man you ma daravichi. Parkman. And you see Tina Lam Yarma. I mean maybe show no toku na kaku chala kana kunye salama na drop a carpet mazo. So assuming kasala could drop it kana bdina what's gonna happen? So to bien mama sorba me bien a trapeze no buku to be shaplo ka trapper. So men suba me la ma bira balagale because man bin yar kama na jinyal lo shaplo tin chan tin yon polo no aba bo non la so tin yen zan la shisha do ma pierre nat non la ya will spoil the beauty of the shoes man. Yeah, so time in mind some of these things they have to take notice of because I'm sure security wise I believe it's stay now. Because my soldiers, man, I know they will do something about security, so I'm rest assured that we are going to be safe.
Beautiful. First, I mentioned that pass and quite side map. Look at the move on the next topic, man.
Yeah. So
show my del mama 9th man.
It's not the same thing we're talking about. Oh.
I don't know.
So concerning you have advanced my trauma.
Okay.
I was. We had a talk on another media platform. Can you hear? Try stop like shoe sheldon and money. But I was surprised it didn't stop. And ye 10 chalanda year man. That was for the artists. Lack of another young pulo. you come and you all come to one tent. It's like, I go kind of know that's where you are.
Wow.
And the tent will be furnished. But shaka, even they have a cooler. You understand, inside there. It more times is bigger than Tananya Shelma. But one of the rapport, it was small. You understand? So I was even imagining how they were going to host them there. But Mananya Shelle, you understand? Very big. And they have a sofa, everything, kakula beautiful, and they have drinks. And you have your car doesn't need to follow you. They tell it's very close to the stage. So the producer of the show knows that Zaleka Zapana. You understand? So they tell the MC that Zaleka could perform, not perform now, they'll tell you to prepare. Or she will know. Even sometimes the show I attended was even what's the name? Ashama to the World. So the MC didn't even have much work to do. You know what they do is that when Bola Omina and Mayishel can perform Koshigi, Kocha I perform like 2, 3, 4 tracks.
Okay.
So I thought they ran to Mkartebetum. But what I know was that because according to I met her with Minhafiz Amite platform Shaka de Fila. Could I yell ne Nebra Bola Jews ante, but that check about the layer stage mazo kara kwalentarte drinks la was because there was no artist. Banda Bodu Shazantaba Stadium ma Kulala build them up for ma. There was no artist there. Brass as lepebo. Ne bangra kara pune. Ne before can do stage as a official MC. Kakao was about to do na. Ne bangra kala no rapid ne bangra kala juma fune. So when you my me be shaw. You see until nda bohago. Yet do we pay the artists we bill on stage?
That's the problem.
Man na bo shelma. Yes, I was on Hassan shoe. Hassan, you know, ne bohagumbala. Na me te pala, me la bohaguma te bohala pagwa bohale. You understand? La bohaguma te bohala te pala ma. No, we should stop la bohaguma. Yes, what will you get there? We are there already.
Okay.
If we are staging shows and it has to do with money, katiye yel ne yuan bands ka te bohana te pani mama. De betu ne te boharla.
Okay.
Why do I say that? If you think so and so, Ras is qualified to be on my show. Can't me too, Katadi feel like charge my can you. You understand? There's going to be a contract. The contract states when Rush should be at the stadium. It states when you do stage actually. It states number of tracks shall when you perform. It states even you shall be born performing. You understand?
Yeah.
In statement contract map phone. You understand? So this is IMDN. So if we have a contract, now be studio man at 10 o'clock and perform at 10:30. At 10:30 Pakambola can a bridge your contract. We are paying with penalty. You understand what I said? Or I should take it again?
I understand.
Good. Sama Paya.
Okay.
Ka MC Mabola. And you are nowhere to be found. A bridge your contract.
It's I perform at 10 p.m.
I perform at 10. So you should be there by 9:30. Contract on the state of Shambhala. So 9:30 my page, a 10 my pack bola ka kane. You pay me on contractor ma. Ma unsusu ma promoter ma. You pay me. Because you were not there to perform. But sama I page ka bola ka aduna ka anything at all. You can also go home and they can't do anything to you. You were there.
You were there.
You remember once upon a time Sako they mean tipo problem. Brahma SRC Mashango, but the Mala Cocha Santa Cabrian Nangle. Kokana cap system has problem. Rabatum systems are Rabatum. Koku Bianca Sampa, Kokuli Olabakra. He didn't perform, but the contract on Shalambala. He has come. Yes, so if we don't start paying each other, Tukunyetum Borab Shama. Because he bought song some. Mboram as an MC in Shune. Can you embora song some? You choose to come where you want to come. But if I am paying you and state that Mboramu was a crotch, Kabakana, you yourself know very well that I be canala Saman to issue ya. Car programs oka change da yele now you know you coco lare. Yeah. On Sweden Europa. You know that when I buy a ticket, the ticket states that the show will start at 9 o'clock. Can I get this start to show 12 o'clock? I can sue the what? The organizers of the show. Good. But we are taking everything for granted here. So for me, then nala the bagbarma titi pure tabi wabo wallahi tin yetin bor mashama but tin nakulu yuwar tab kan ambe mi wara bi yora I don't know about that
your man wona to
you understand good
baby ba non dagman movie so
dagman we man karba dinna
mala ga punanda aso ga ba songa you understand but we have grown past it. You don't need a lot of artists on your show. If you can pay even 5 artists to be on your show, pay them to come and do a professional job on your show.
That's all.
You understand? The satisfaction of the people who are paying to enter is very, very necessary. But we are taking fans for granted. Well, I can hear Rama. But take it for granted. Pam. Man, oh, I can't speak much because I hardly pee.
Yeah.
You understand? But for me to leave my night and leave my wife in the house and kids in the house, do konko is something.
Something.
So how can I?
Beautiful. The long asum zasa. Oh, you know, bonde fiesta. Tet pa rasraja. Banan tabro song na tishima katamal trainer. All right. So fiesta.
Normally.
Okay.
To
Okay. So Ras, let me start with you. 69 examination. But Bantangoma. I'll give you 4 minutes.
You see this issue? I think the last time we touched on it.
Okay.
Our art, they need to take like a conscious effort towards this. There's some where it can lead us to.
Okay.
We've had that sometime back. Cartesian maybe umbrella fans me makasio naile entertainment. Cartesian endem naile kabo mele. So the warama kamanton wana when it comes to Lala side man, it can go differently. Then to chang in a certain tangent katablan boarle.
Okay.
So di te pasai kabansama mama karangmala at this point they are taking it that okay. Bi kulan yellow ngo kangba in sonle. The warong kamande they are not ready for it. Because I've seen Makasio yele can fancy bana yele. Karwura kamande ya now they are all ready for anything that will come. But look, they need to consider that saloon driver man. If anything should happen, we are going to have that clash. They are affected by me. Big time. If they think that it's just going to be a one-time thing. If we are not so the land staging any show, and then you are not place a ban. In check as Zavan. Karanya nearby in Zabe Karanya in Bansa you mazo. So la no idara show small pack man ya. For a period of time, Katinyanya, Mule and Lu. Chi. So these are things they need to consider. Dagbon is bigger than Fancy Garam and Makasio.
Sure.
So we are splitting with these guys. Families yet to ambalama. If fans man, if they are struggling to control that fanatism, you have to step in. Put in measures, go behind the scene. Fans man Makasio ya, if you ask me, I will tell you that man Najimbo never trust it. Okay. You know why? On the showbiz scale, they are supposed to keep it that way because they don't keep it industry man running. Both of them are benefiting from it, but they don't go too personal. So if your fans are going too personal, you have to do it behind the scene. An SM fan was arrested, WebKid. 44 days in Bobe Sarka. Otula Stoneboy, Paka Stoneboy, check up pick up. Shatawale Muno influence Maza. He went to London, came back. He even did a song for WebKid. Bona Besarka. So I answered video ba WebKid father ni yerna Accra High Court. Kanye number people were crying. Family. Come on, WebKid is there.
I saw it.
Fan. So yeah, people shouldn't take things lightly. Bangpar fan so ko family kabo walenji. Kaso kam kabo turpo all in the name of Fancy Gana Makasio. But pangmala come look, we are giving these people a voice. Muleru kwenye fan ya no talk yele kama talk yele Makasio halan to turo like there to me ka distance bien ka understand kama as much as you can do this thing the mala boundaries you should have limits for yourself. But they continuously talk about these boys and then talk about man.
Which boys?
Cause TikTok guys man.
Okay.
Because usually ni man maka the year na.
Okay.
Pula TikTok guys man. That's where you find these heated things starting up. Because on Facebook, I mean, we are cultured enough to understand that look, you don't just go that line. The way we do our things, the way chen para na mane. So ni man kara yerna. So im ni bamaya, find a way to control these guys. Because the last time when I listened to Makasio's interview, I was like, Maka, don't talk about this Rahman guy again. You are giving him a voice. Continuously, you have him in mind. In front of you.
You think so?
Yes. When you in front of you, don't discuss him. You are giving him a voice to disrespect you more. Because after Makasio and Ryan and all that, Anto the number of videos just for last statement. In Chantak of video Kurana, Makasio Manda Yellow Shambaram, Dabma. So Makasio, don't give these guys a voice. All the people within your team, recently, when you are nice one videos, and I'll plead with him, opens Ochella. He should just let it go.
Don't cause a lab and
because don't reply. Hamandra United Year Makasio. Enchanted 69 fans, they were not asleep. They started doing videos to counter again. So the Wuram Kamaya, if we find a way to stop discussing these boys, in a way to stop it, because Makasio no could interview. Gadam National Smart, they are relaxed, waiting, never could pick a nyanya boko yell about fancy call from Niwane. And these guys already, Bompombe platform as Oma, near two Kazan build them numbers. So be able to so. Okoto yel fancy yetu akarpiaso korse. Bi okoto yel makayetu akarpiaso korse. Na lo to me. Kan you man ka o nwo kan zo yele. And you see ka other side man was ka pick up that same thing. So Abu no promoters can hear come look. A promoter should know his boundaries. So I'm born about promoters here. Career continuously they have to insult people. Marsa Arabicha. So when you're to Maya, look, their team, they need to sit behind. Because Fancy will speak out of emotions. Because Oshoma time, you saw the reactions. He wasn't happy that his fan was attacked. But as what low fan. Yeah. You get it. So the Mipang Mala command, anytime when you're in my show, someone has to create something. Karamalo in distract like the other person, man. So they have to go behind the scenes. Unsolvable. Dagbon is bigger than them. Brezante Pierre.
Beautiful, Brezante Pierre, Oil and Wonder Ras Raja. Fiesta.
Yo.
Banter between the Macasios and the Gadam nations. Didn't touch a carabala.
France, maybe.
France, ma. Halba Mangba. Because Benakubu Chetawi to a yellow interviews in it.
No, ban, mamma yellow don't the Kutuchi, the people to the chip.
Okay.
Yeah, understand.
Wow.
Because the chip, where lies a rivalry. Yes, I'm a rival match. I was Zuruma.
Okay.
Agbaya. Yes. And man, I think once upon a time there was some decency in the rivalry, man. Once upon a time, yeah. You know, even tap answer some Malibu. That was just the ish.
Okay.
Even in songs, they do that. They throw punches, and it's okay. It's fun. The better shall comes out is worldwide. You understand? You know, I always say problem, Mama, we should tackle it from where it started from.
Okay.
You understand? Like and tablambo, chup ma, yeah,
Okay.
pile. You understand? And then Pilcha Pluma, we all know where it started.
Okay.
It started on TikTok. Like Razne Yormo. So once upon a time, Tizakube Facebook, as long as to be Facebook. You understand? Then Kube Facebook, Haka Haka bouncing water left shower. I'm not buying Rasama. To Kube Facebook, ka bounce water left. Facebook at Kubi, promote the bounce. Kabo meeting.
No.
You understand? Magube Facebook, like Nanum promo, can end up in Yera. Let me use Makasio. Makasio Mima. He was only talking to me on Messenger. You understand? I couldn't make a post. Kabulo will responded.
Wow.
Kobo Mima. He didn't know me. The first day shall oye nyama. I don't know whether you are familiar with this. Now I'm talking to Manche 1. But I bet to show. Some colored guy or the music.
Wow.
Yes. Run the dancehall music.
Okay.
Very famous guy in Tamale. Yes. Run the street carnival. Mami Al Qaeda. Yes. Brand the Wasati ni mane.
Yeah.
So a lot of people thought Wasati show but one show and dabala or street carnival never.
Okay.
Kamakasu Rakata perform. Katana Manji backstage. It was an open stage, so you could even see performances from by standing from behind. So and then the MC was DJ Mice. Mice yellow ne. What you want? To Zumba. To Zumba. So Mice yellow, or perform like a mice yellow ne. No phone one assemblyman. To be an assemblyman mandajia. Ne Obuharo yella, like Oboro ye to Akana you. So Kushi na stage Makabo, Kamogan with Kabuzo Kana. A Salman Mambo, brother Soraji Picanji. Ne Mingi also Dajia. Then Pana Masaman Mambo. He couldn't even see the moment he saw me first time Balakunyama. He ignored all of them and hugged me. First time, but when he only knows me on social media. You understand? Where I'm getting at is the promo on Facebook was that big. Yeah, can you come on? Even la madrakane and was helping them. Can help us to come
Wow.
This thing started on TikTok, and this same boy shall Okubol Makawami, but they started everything. And you know, I started bane, and you see nothing wrong with Bishon start ma. It will grow. Then check out behavior and the lama. They never tackled it from the beginning. Now they're out of control. They have come to realize that this particular insult, go into each and every one of them, and try and pick content make it's a clean and decent content. View shall onyera. So they have realized that decent man, didn't take attention, and they will keep on. Recently, Makawambane, posted flyer ma. And he made a statement which I thought was very wrong. Na kunye biukul kabora ajilema. Nyende yelbe shazan kwa boshu ngopulo.
Meaning they are ready to say anything.
Do you understand? Our program was under yelle. Yeah. Yes, say 9 5 call commission. The moment you try to critique the programmer, say anything that will not favor them, they will fire. And their firing has no the boundaries. The boundaries. You understand? The boundaries. Whatever no kana when yell makajia. You understand? It is not helping. You understand? It is not helping at all. And when I remember Makasio himself sat here and said that Nezala so Raubodland so that be online promotrilan and pump or akayale. Yeah. You understand? But Zumolanyerma Oblam promote because of the insults. Insult because you understand? Yes, you can't promote somebody and criticize. What Nyama? You can promote somebody more than 10 times. Zo kunku. Kakunye oye chwa kayera. On your timeline ka promote ka yiro ye chwa. On drop ila kanungo. Wallahi criticize him just one out of the 10 posts ma criticize him one for na be and 2 ame. That logic believe it phone. So you know one funny thing. The person who comes to insult ma, he does not even come to react to amparo shapuloma. To the name Jermama.
No, that's not the good side, but
Obey can't check a bank ma onyele. But make a mistake and criticize. On can't yell azasa. Hey, no, those people I pay no mind to them. You understand? Yeah. Yes. So I think la particular banma, you see what happened in Accra ma. If those things start to happen here, it will help. Beaucoup par SM fan chama.
So tu dis ni mani kak of course time abla ya.
Beaucoup par SM fan ma chama. Wallah, if we let it happen here, it will help, but it will not happen.
It will not happen.
It will not happen.
You think so?
Why? Millions ma ya. Jagu kama yama janku try ni yang parlasu. Di kan ko kama o miras ma ka yang perome. Wallahi hagba kama ne mbaka benga tinya. Sandan ka bentamma benzan dambe to ena mino nyela dang
na dang jinti na wagba
you understand but you are doing that to correct something
oy
bisharana yongodana malaji bapam one I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I don't want to talk about it. It's a very sensitive issue. Okay. Yes, I don't want to talk about it. Yes. Okay.
So karma dokto nang bo.
Karma dokto nang.
Akang fundo dokto.
No dokto nang because of there are so many examples.
Yeah.
How many people have they tried to correct
through legal process?
Through legal process karabanse. Tell me how many? One can
make kala bana. Yen na tamalle.
Ni bala kan yekran la. Dina shen na mana shun kar ku yana bana ya. Kaso ku yeso yiron ku yelo ka yiron shon yelo ma der ku tune ben sharana. Kala bana ku yelma. I saw a video of Pachibo Pachi advising Iraman anyale.
No,
ko advice ru. Ma mo nyerbon ko zon ko bala. Ko advice ru. Nenyama. Na zo aba misu. La ko video ma fune. Man zo nyama aba misu. Anku prom za ala yakaza zo. Nture bambo wona ma. Na zo ko ngba onku bua fine. Betian kana ci rescue bambo wana.
Amidie biaram.
Yes, I think he insulted like the whole 69 fans. So can you let advise you? Yeah, so I think if the Laban yim buyi buta, it will bring some kind of calmness in that particular on that particular angle ma. Okay. Iren tabni says later. No, masa. But we are waiting to see when it will happen.
All right. Tena kugulun tinya yelamani chanasham. Ras, agbaza manero kutu nang paroma. legal process man ka to me
you see pumpon to showbiz ma the influence of culture to biaguni chin shop serap funi ma bi ko na la to ko yan ba yin la ka ba malde and all that because to me shaka mu na tamana me so just because we don't want things to escalate baram papa shan look at where we've got into pumpon de la pa move le me chan hal presentes wa.
Yes.
Ako nyama ka fan ko san video on kutile. Kar kunya lo obo pay attention to ben discuss on shama.
Yeah.
Maybe a section of it ko ko. Karanya he's going to render everybody useless.
Yeah.
So look at where it has gotten into. The part movie away from the artist. Now the part don't change are we cool about it? If fans are not going to place respect on people, karkunya just because fans makas you. Those who can yara command they are. If our boys they know how to stop these things. They should sit back. Barumala come on. Already, fast when we expect the friction to be very smooth.
Yes.
That's what makes them who they are.
Okay.
You know, that conversation to Yerna. Bambo, I think that was GFE. Brano da some fundraising. Kaba boy shut down Stone Boy. Kajoma check up hage.
Yeah, I saw it.
Ka fans ma yele ha. Na haga mara ma la dalire. No mambo boarle. Na adara na ko John na ba haga ma. No to ka problem. Na ma no mama sone. Na ka haga ma na yele. So you can understand but these people
Stone Boy brother it's nothing.
like
president
was but just for people to understand when this is not necessary things will come. I mean these boys benefit from these things. Wow. But then you pack all the come but you see thing yarma kaso come akapita pale maybe that day do maladi yen so cycle pune carbon easy habibu para ba darbo shading yen beer pune ma you regret it. Our family mamang ba they won't take it lightly. So turn on them you see we should copy from other people. Our own the man don't intense passion on Stone Boy. Is it intense? But how did they do it? They do it in a way wow. But it's not gonna help.
Beautiful. Oh, you don't the ras rajan table fiesta, banatap songs on Jima. So more than a few courses in ya. Suleiman Meshan was on party. Mr. Claude, good evening to you and your panel. This is Umar from Shanghai. Most of those TikTok guys can't construct good sentence. That's why they normally use the TikTok platform insulting people. TikTok also have to upgrade their system to be able to capture violence languages on that platform. Unbearable. Okay. All right. From Changle. No poka pa apam ya. Thanks so much for message as and toma. Chanyong bong api. Hello.
Hello.
Ayun ya abuela.
Iti kamaran bong ba nilu limi mando kambun na line baba na scrap company limited.
Chatinya machine identity.
And koloma ya the two you know say na ambiran na pang. Minang ka ko pa no ka ko ka tu siya tawali fan na chamba san na laban to. But timbe jashir kuluma. Lama antu mentunun kajian nunggu mal bet tenaga ujian cuma kalau kiri jauh kiri waktu an mati ya karkadin so ko punya kata ini program ada dan mana semua kan kuno wa plant daga kita lakukan sekarang mana nong daga
thanks so much. Aga boleh mana kanya meshe 0200 0607 66 0200 0607 66 anto belt na katinya amal shale na zang pai te discussion ma niru nyala bandwel te live on Facebook no poka pa ay pam chanyong bon hello ayuni abulna
sasa DJ Croch
yes abon suru tumda
tuzina kun fam zan yala kapu apanalisma because samia ke kana tun fa pam zan yala anya la bantamang na irin sisa na garam nation ma the chow the no hard pam because the main chakar nang hard ma fans ma baben che yelo sisa na yes den ka garam nation ni reply so the only thing been to yell stop lie to ama like the name can get a mission so yellow to Kabago. This is the nice so yellow to Kabago, the two of the champ, the two of the maybe we that go to the command here and one we have 1 month but Kabuku sell and bake out you from me smart phone. Sister and got to learning like a blank bow, then Tilla Bambalama example like Bananka Sovakan and Zuhala Shell and Conquer Facility. The non touch it. Ama bibi nang lab na kare ko sham biku bas was on ben chang te biro kana lab na doktoche ma ban mo man to ma doktoche so manin ya bin to no chance stop ya biku bas so this way ku to so ba we so ba ka ba ka ku to ku face consequence ma 1 month last ka yo maybe next time when ben nang la on you bin da parang ba ma ka nang la so no ku ma sheva
Thanks so much. I got very manakanya. I'm Michelle Nazam Party. 0200060766. Talking about a few calls. Kakana ko to zone jima. Kan le kutira Choggu Boyz band piana tijima na tuli zone ba number her for ka babo fire festival ka zone yungo ma simpanya dem jende ne jara. Hello. Ayuni ya bolna.
Hello.
Ayuni ya fulo ka boltina.
Yeah, this is boss. Bolu la show.
Chatinya me she boss.
Ya male anye be bantan ma ben sang de chenshama. Unless kabuku involve police, we starting matters ma like legally treatable. I think sanity talk an industry man. But mala problem with beefs in general. Any industry. They neither beef nor no so.
Oh.
Yes, the industry man.
Okay.
Yes, cause then cannot ma. Let's take Tamale for instance. Tamale was a particular side is just gather makasi. And I live industry man, but so the hinderla shine. The hinderla shine. So beef in general is really like my benefit, but the benefit could limit on those two individuals, not necessarily the industry. So
okay.
Contribution.
Thanks so much. I'm going to buy one or two more calls. Kati chebres madela kaku jima. But no could be anyela zone be bianam balama makasi show matikis ma den yina. So di yina ka idang mpechesele ka gulu dabselema. Hello, ayuni abweltina.
Hello.
Ayuni abwelna.
Ngura za kambona.
Chatinya mesheraza.
Manu ko di presenta ngayon kama yan za kala ma pro. Because so you could yira at the end you need want to interview. There are tiki level chama. So he present ayi bata ba plan yira sort of interview. They book ba so you know no yan ante publish o ba sa this the term I present yira bata ba. Kami so you ko yira sort of interview. Kaya ka put zero sort of interview. Ama to kunya yung abubush ka ba kaya no bolo interview te ko harwa ndana shanka obo. Especially that is guys who means fresh. On that to bounce around for bago. Brand wala interview. Radio show.
Brand wala interview.
Brand bola small point at radio so ko yiro you guys.
Lela.
So kaya nang masa o kanya o sana ka sa o yung pono atiyela programs o. So and the lampa kuil piaro.
Un piaro.
Kuil piaro.
E kuil piaro.
Ai. Uno ko la programs.
Kuil piaro ngwe ba bon.
Oh. You know going to
okay. Aivo.
Because the Kayela ma Magato na chanted Kuilma 200 for mole. Go down for mole. Ya Israel ki zero ko mole. So ka tuma mbala. So tuni presenter na chen. Even ngwan la waram ko to.
Thanks so much. Nekpa last caller kana to kwelva last caller oh quil piaro mbumi so yule nyaba. All right, anyway, that's just by the way. So last caller kan bon pa on min line ma yarma trial mbet next week man yela ben shaaden di de nyar tapam so call ma de tome. Hello? So yule abeltana.
You brother
Ayule. All right, tumda.
Hello.
Tumda. Ana mesa no me de blocker me. Okay. Teram da ko sele. Wala.
Because we are keep Gadam now akayin ipo makasu.
No wala. Alay ma da ngatme. But what he's trying to say is that no teram da ko se ne buko no bula zo ka gadam yen jamna kana bayi ka te introduce makasu. Manandanye MC so chanyong bon tu. Hello? Ayuni abeltana. Tumda Vera.
Mr. Croch, I'm probably a place to go from one panel to my human. The second year, you can use Mr. Croch, I command I cannot relate to Turubangu, my big social media, Bamjana, India, Kubag, Gadam, Patino, and Kishu, Women, Zaka, Cut before a static number, the document to Kata, and can you see Zaka to be used to call out here and come here to find me, High. Labana, one Mr. for Lisa Avenida Wilson, come up with your own Garam, Jackie, I used to one, I don't know. I said, come on, to me, but supporters not to Radiga and put two Macasinas, no one do Macacalan to Gadam Chile. No more than a much in flower, blushing for it. The way I shall shoot to Janet, come out of Angelma, support improvements, and to the Tinnicama, till Grace of Mara Bank, Macam Gadam, the Tinnical Bank. Circulant to than being electricity found a Kaula, Kabam was often to routine lining more. We step aside, cover Gino, the Pecoma, more if you turn it, be able to come at a bar, Ricala. You lie to an woman, and I was uncle to you for a jet from now. We come on to win the Lanula to be pressure on it, leave it here. Two of them from Pilmeter Capon to get Jagun. I am woman. Few man and cartoon, and can say you are so my dirty to a man for a year, Toshama. That was so good to Toshama, you want to blank cannot issue. We can blame Aki Swan Jerka Yarata Maya Yama. Mr. Course, Mr. Coming by your program, senior enemies in the Dira and so I, no matter what, such a shit to buy. Occasional small Kanduna, so player comes out for her to buy them. Mr. Course, you took a punk up and matching but the thanks to me now. The Takas be young utility, Yamaka, United Bagus, and you know, I love my yellow Kawun coming by.
Too much. Bapaya, I'm going to have a balloon smile. After Ibrahim, you had a cabin for Kapapam. Marjan, thanks so much for doing the monitoring. Abbas, long time, and no see no here. Abdullah, to town up for Kapa Abbas, Pam. Mohammed Adam, they are making good submissions. I enjoy them. They should keep it up. Okay, Mohammed Adam, I never saw him channel up for Kapapam. That's just by the way. So at a call vatishima, I'm constantly has call on in general land but not fair too. Hello, are you Abeltana? No, you Abelna.
Baba last month on the show.
Atayama Shabalas and Indian last call.
Money Shania. Beef man, that's the man, beef man. Let beef man check out Bella to musicians for my big you to do my own. Yeah, get that.
Get here.
Me, so Bishop come to me. Bishop come to me.
I said, you could get behind nearby 70% Banyan hero of the Bishakam. I come on, I only love football, but come on football, Ratu Kakan and Kanya, Dipa Messi, a C. Ronaldo. Kamukon your ball. So this man want to Kotochi, wanna Tizan Lenin says, Melkare inductor mapune. Then in the Tama. I'm not get trouble.
Get here.
So Manyaka didn't check up the Nirva Yama, a musician Kroma, Amer Adam Nama, Chriso Clanama, this Mirakan, Anya Capto Chantuni.
Laka Anyelu.
Imagine like Lankubala. I'm a people this man, somebody introduce this man for their Kumba. The Chamaka industry marker, Yama, Karcheka Gipolama. Ka bezora ka industry ma karcheka ngona ba yima manga kar du.
Okay.
So this mama benya kar nya problem.
All right.
Only insource ma kama ba be social media ma maybe sometimes be ulaka be opinions ka be yarma o. Dem bo ko to social.
Okay, pa. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Unkutola kwa bolo fiesta. Final teams wa marasan kama na yazang pa. Me call es man ku yel man amel she na pa ka to kweva
ai inta call es man bagwa kwa mama ma bagwa pa hala show mane so the poor bagwa
okay
inta na ma she no go pa hanyela show ma ito aka nko yel biela.
Okay.
I think and this goes to team ma. They should concentrate more in promoting the show.
Okay.
But concentrate more. I think we see a lot of controversial issues regarding show ma.
Okay.
You see, you go for promotion, then cut it yella different thing.
Okay.
I don't know whether Bagba realize a little bit realize a little.
Okay.
It was an entire interview comes out Malia the aim initially. I bought my for interview. It's either a one-on-one talk or it's either a promo talk.
Okay.
Promo ma is also in different categories. You can promote a show, can promote it. So I don't see why I come to promote a show on your program.
Okay.
Kasolo adapt your Tell me, how does it tally?
Okay.
It doesn't tally. You understand?
Yeah.
So at least sometimes if presenter my born wasn't on your news, check out presenter my banner kama you know your aim. I mean, I don't tahanachi. Once upon a time, TikTok dashi TV3 in an interview, kaba show you the shata wale yila behind the screen. What does that mean? Bolje that chang interview number. Ka host my boo foolish question shalongo. Kobo is that why I'm here? Can you see?
Yeah. You see the shame among Banami, you see.
Good. Let them know that you know your stuff.
Yeah.
The guy is trying to, or the presenter is trying to use you to make news. Yeah. Because I could trend as one blogger, you could pick in yelle. At the end of the day, you could yell, Zalaka Zatuno could yell. You understand? He has made news out of you. But the question is, have you delivered why you went there? It's a show. Let's talk about the show. Let's talk about stage. Let's talk about lighting. Let's talk about Banshaba and Karte performer. Let's talk about what different thing do you have to give us to come there, apart from the ordinary? Because we always say that, see, can I bring you proven, let me hear you, even though me na yell, but let me
just convince
marketing
me.
Convince me. What has a promotion of a show got to do with this guy? No, Charlie, it doesn't tally. It hurts sometimes. I just wonder interviews.
So they should focus more about show my track.
I can for interview, know where you are going there.
Okay.
If the presenter is deviating, laps more now, bring him on board. And if host, if guest ma, you deviate and you present my laps more now, let him know that you know what you're doing. Let the presenter also know you know what you're doing.
Wow.
Masa, okay?
Beautiful. I'm pushaba.
The phone comes out, woman. I understand.
Gonna boil them out in England. I'm planning to colonize.
My money, I have to. My
okay.
Yeah, so but when Ghana is playing, I have to watch. Yeah, so and I was awake until match
1 a.m. So
one something. Yeah. Yes, I have so much from what I saw. Yeah. You understand? Saha, take it or leave it. Okay. Saha nyele. If anybody has told you that get around even one word, you should. Ale ben na statistics bishak comes out. Tell me bole shele. Bring me ngata na bishak comes out. But what happened? Tiziba. So if we still have the hope
All right.
and believe that
No.
and we know that we are playing for the country and not ourselves, we'll do something.
Do man pun zahan ya.
No lamba.
Katiji England 5-3.
Boy.
No, I hardly mbuzana zahan la.
Okay, so now it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Kapola wale kuno top. Come on.
It's a good thing.
Zahan ma puni atin la first half 0-0. So 50 to stay in the format plus carbo.
Oh, it's possible.
Bamin dans dit 2.
It's possible.
On connaît la balle zahan.
It's possible. I don't like yellow. We had a fever.
Mas no kusa barang ada kutu nang.